Let's start by talking about the Dallas Cowboys free agent class and what it means for the team this season. The Cowboys have added some interesting pieces, and a couple of names really stand out: Rob Jones and Paris Campbell. If you've been following closely, you know these guys bring fresh energy and versatility to the roster. Rob Jones, in particular, has shown promise as a defensive back who can contribute in multiple ways, especially in coverage and special teams. That kind of flexibility is exactly what the Cowboys need to tighten up their defense and improve depth in critical spots. Paris Campbell is another player to watch. Coming in as a wide receiver, he's got speed and experience that could shake things up for the receiving corps. With Yalen Tolbert recovering from injury, Campbell's presence becomes even more important because the Cowboys need dependable options in the passing game. It's exciting to think about how Campbell might carve out a role, possibly providing that spark on offense when the team needs it most. But it's not just about individual talent. These new signings show the Cowboys' strategy to build a well-rounded squad. They aren't just relying on the stars, but also focusing on the depth that can make a difference when injuries inevitably happen. Fans are naturally curious: will these players step up and make an impact early? Or will it take some time for them to adjust and find their place? I want to hear from you. Are you optimistic about what Rob Jones and Paris Campbell bring to the table? Drop a simple yes or no in the comments. And while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all the latest Cowboys updates. We've got plenty more coming, and you won't want to miss a beat. With these new faces arriving, the Cowboys are shaping up in ways that can surprise opponents this season. It's the kind of depth and versatility that builds championship teams, so stay tuned as we dive deeper into how injuries and these free agent moves are going to influence the team's 2025 outlook. Now, let's shift gears and talk about something every Cowboys fan wants to know. How are Micah Parsons and Yalen Tolbert doing injury-wise? These two players are crucial to Dallas' success, and their health status has a big impact on how the team shapes up early in the season. Starting with Micah Parsons, he's been one of the brightest stars on the defense, and naturally, fans are eager to see him back at full strength. The latest updates suggest his recovery is progressing steadily, but the team is being cautious with him to make sure he's ready to dominate when he returns. Parsons' ability to disrupt offenses is unmatched, so his presence on the field can shift the momentum in any game. The Cowboys don't want to rush him back and risk setbacks, but the hope is that he'll be ready to make a big impact sooner rather than later. Then there's Yalen Tolbert, a promising wide receiver whose absence has been felt in the passing game. His recovery timeline is a bit longer, but the good news is he's showing positive signs in practice. Tolbert's skill set gives the Cowboys a reliable target and adds another dimension to the offense. His return will not only help the passing attack, but also take some pressure off other receivers like Paris Campbell and CeeDee Lamb. Getting Tolbert back healthy will be a significant boost for the offense as the season unfolds. It's always a challenge dealing with injuries, but the Cowboys' medical staff and coaching team seem to have a solid plan for both players. The key is balancing their rehab with on-field readiness. No doubt, fans are counting the days until Parsons and Tolbert are back making plays and helping lead this team to victory. I want to ask you this: which injured player do you miss the most right now, Micah Parsons or Yalen Tolbert? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to keep getting up-to-date injury reports and Cowboys news, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Your support helps the channel keep bringing you the latest straight from Dallas. Next up, we'll dig into Rob Jones and Paris Campbell's roles in more detail and what that means for the Cowboys' backfield and receiving corps. Let's take a closer look at Rob Jones and Paris Campbell, focusing on their expected roles in the Cowboys' defense and offense. Rob Jones is a player who might not grab headlines every week, but his impact could be huge, especially in coverage and special teams. The Cowboys have been searching for reliable depth in the secondary, and Jones offers versatility that can help fill multiple roles. Whether it's stepping in as a nickel corner or contributing on special teams, his ability to adapt is a big asset. That kind of flexibility can change the game in tight situations and give the coaching staff more options on game day. On the offensive side, Paris Campbell brings speed and experience to a receiving corps that has been tested by injuries. With Yalen Tolbert still recovering, Campbell is expected to take on a bigger role in the passing game. His ability to stretch the field and create separation could open things up for other receivers and make life easier for Dak Prescott. It's important to keep an eye on how Campbell fits into the team's offensive schemes because his success could mean more explosive plays and better overall rhythm for the offense. Both players also had valuable competition in training camp and preseason, pushing veterans to perform at their best. That internal competition is exactly what the Cowboys need to keep everyone sharp and ready for the grind of the regular season. I'm curious, who do you think will have a breakout season among these new signings? Rob Jones or Paris Campbell? Drop your pick in the comments. Also, if you're enjoying this deep dive into the Cowboys roster, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. We're just getting started with all the Cowboys content coming your way. Up next, we'll zoom out a bit and analyze how these free agent signings and injury recoveries shape the bigger picture for the Cowboys heading into 2025. Now let's zoom out and look at the bigger picture, how these free agent additions and the current injury situations come together to shape the Dallas Cowboys' outlook for the 2025 season. When you combine the talent coming in through free agency with the return of key players like Micah Parsons and Jalen Tolbert, the team is positioned for some exciting possibilities. Depth has been a major focus for the Cowboys, and these signings show a clear intent to build a roster that can weather the inevitable bumps of a long NFL season. Rob Jones and Paris Campbell may not be household names yet, but their versatility and experience add valuable pieces that could be the difference in close games. Meanwhile, the health and performance of Parsons and Tolbert will be critical for both sides of the ball. Their impact goes beyond just individual stats. They influence the team's overall chemistry and effectiveness. Of course, there are challenges ahead. Managing injuries, integrating new players, and deciding how to distribute snaps will test the coaching staff's strategy and adaptability. The competition for starting spots and key roles will likely be fierce. What should bring out the best in the players? For fans, this is a season of cautious optimism. The roster improvements combined with recovering stars suggest the Cowboys could be stronger than last year, but nothing is guaranteed. How the pieces fit together on game day will ultimately tell the story. So, here's a quick question for you. What do you think is the Cowboys' biggest strength entering 2025? Is it the defense, offense, or special teams? Vote in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to stay connected with all the latest news and analysis as the season progresses. Next, we'll wrap things up with some final thoughts and a look at how fans are reacting to these moves and upgrades. To finish up, let's talk about how the Cowboys fan base is reacting to all these recent moves and injury upgrades. The mood is a mix of hope and cautious excitement. Fans appreciate the way the front office has worked to add depth through free agency while being smart about managing the injuries to key players like Micah Parsons and Jalen Tolbert. There's definitely a sense that this roster could be stronger and more balanced heading into the new season. Some fans are particularly optimistic about players like Rob Jones stepping up and showing they belong. Others are eager to see how Paris Campbell can contribute alongside the healthy receivers. And of course, there's a lot of buzz around where Parsons and Tolbert will be back at full strength because everyone knows just how much they mean to the team's success. What's clear is that the Cowboys are building for both the short and long term. This isn't just about surviving the season. It's about putting together a squad that can compete for a championship. That mix of fresh talent and proven stars creates a lot of excitement, but also plenty of questions. How will the new signings gel with the existing core? Will the injuries slow the team down, or can the depth step up when needed? These are the storylines that will keep us all watching closely. Now, I want to hear from you. Are you confident in this Cowboys roster as it stands? Today, give a simple thumbs up or down in the comments below. Your feedback helps build this community and keeps the conversation going. If you've enjoyed this update and want to keep getting in-depth Cowboys news and analysis, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 16,000 subscribers, and every new subscriber helps us bring you even better content. Thanks for sticking with me through this breakdown. Stay tuned because there's a lot more Cowboys news coming your way soon.